Good morning, everyone. Chris Prophy, Musically Obsessed. Happy Sunday. Hopefully everybody's doing good out there today. Happy coffee. All right, today I want to talk about Buck Owens. It's been a while since I talked about Buck Owens. I did a video a while back on this box set. This was the Buck Owens and the Buckaroos recordings from 1969 to 1975. So if you want to hear about this box set, shoot on back to some of my earlier videos. I talk about this. And this was released on Bear Family Records in 2012. So I know that there's been some threads going around about box sets. I showed a bunch of my box sets a while back, but today what I want to concentrate is on my other Buck Owens box set. This is also released through Bear Family Records. And this was released back in 2010. Now, these are all of his recordings from 65 to 68, okay? There's another Bear Family Buck Owens box set that I need to get as well. And when I get that, eventually, I will do a video on that. But I'm going to be talking about this. Now, if you are not familiar with releases by Bear Family Records, they do a phenomenal job with box sets. Now these are, I know it looks like vinyl, but these are actually CDs inside, and I'm going to show you what they are. But let me read to you the back here. It says the second volume of the complete Buck Owens, this 7 CD set, includes all of Buck Owens' studio recordings for Capitol from March of 65 until December of 68. This was his golden era when almost every single went to #1. Can you believe that? The hits on this volume include classics like Only You Can Break My Heart, Buckaroo, Waiting in Your Welfare Line, Open Up Your Heart, Where Does the Good Times Go, Sam's Place, It Takes People Like You, and many, many more. Bear Family Records is a German company. And like I said, they just do a phenomenal job. This is in a hard box. Okay. Beautifully packaged. The pictures in this box set are amazing. Let me show you what you get. Like my other Buck Owens box set, excuse me, you get a hardcover book. Okay. And yeah, this looks like you went to the library of Buck Owens and you took this out. These books are just beautifully laid out with session pictures, colored pictures, and information about all the recordings and songs. I'm just going to flip through and show you some of the pictures. That's what I love about this box set is it's not just the music. You're learning about the recordings as well. You're reading the history of Buck Owens and the Buckaroos. This is a, let me see how many pages are in here. This has over 120 pages of photos, information, session notes, and a bunch of stuff, bunch of photos I've never seen before. There's our friend Buck Owens. Look at how handsome he is. Ready to sing some traditional country to you. Let me show you what else is in here. Where is that? Well, here's some more photos. Oh, yes. This is what I wanted to show you. They also do a discography in the back showing you what's on all the CDs. And what I like about this is that look at how detailed this is. I mean, they tell you what studio it was recorded in, what time it was recorded, where the studio is located, who was on the sessions. They show you the actual cover of the album. Check that out. Just so cool. And, you know, I have so much Buck Owens, but a lot of stuff was never released on CD. So I'm going to have to go back through and start building my Buck Owens vinyl collection, because there are so many albums and singles that I've never seen on CD. I know that they're on vinyl. He also did albums, well, not with him, but the Buckaroos made solo albums as well, instrumental solo albums. Here's a couple of them. This one's called Meanwhile Back at the Ranch, and The Guitar Player. So those would be cool to pick up as well. Like I said, those are just instrumental albums that his band, the Buckaroos, did. So again, each of these there's 3 of these Bear family box sets. They all come with a hardcover book. And as you can see, just beautifully laid out with colored pictures, information, album information, session information, little tidbits for, you know, those of us who are into the music, right? All right, let me show you what these CDs look like. So when you open up the box, of course, the book is on top, and then you've got the 4 double CDs. And let me just pull a couple of these out for you. So here's CD 1 and CD 2. It lists all the tracks on the back. Those are the tracks for CD 1. Look at that. I mean, 36 tracks just on CD 1. And then when you open it, it lists the tracks for CD 2. And there are 35 tracks on there. These are, you know, double CD cases. So you've got some artwork on that CD. And you've got some artwork on that CD. So even the packaging of the CDs is really cool. Bear Family Records does not skimp on their packaging. I mean, you get a really good product. And, you know, for you know, it's not that they're cheap box sets, but the quality that you get, that's why you're paying a little bit more for these. Here's CD 3 and CD 4. And they're all packaged the same. The track listing. CD 3 has 35 songs on it. CD 4 has 34 songs on it. CD 5 and 6. CD 5 has 35 songs. CD 6 has 36 songs. So you get the idea. And then CD 7, that's not a double CD. CD 7 has 21 songs. And what's cool about this is I can see from this one, there are also alternate takes on this. So like this one has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has 9 versions of the song Cadillac Lane. So take 1, take 2, all the way down to take 9. So it reminds me a little bit of like Beatles anthology. If you really want to dig deep and see, you know, how these songs grew from take to take, Bear Family Records has shown that to you as well. There are also alternate takes of certain songs. So they have like take 5A, take 9A, take 6. So, you know, again, for those of us who, and I'll use the word obsessed, for those of us who are obsessed with music and to know like the little intricate details about songs and artists, that's where this box set comes into play. So, Buck Owens. I mean, what hasn't been said about Buck Owens? He's an amazing artist, an amazing songwriter, an amazing guitarist, an amazing singer. He had his own unique Bakersfield country sound. He was doing his Bakersfield thing with Merle Haggard. Of course, we remember Buck Owens from Hee Haw. He was a funny guy. He had that comedic sense. He also had a resurgence in the 80s when he did a duet with Dwight Yoakam. They re-recorded the song Streets of Bakersfield, so there was that resurgence with Buck Owens. He had a couple albums that came out because of that. One of the albums was called Hot Dog, which is actually pretty good. So seek out, if you're a Buck Owens fan, seek out those late 80s, I want to say late 80s albums. Probably late 80s, early 90s CDs. And, unfortunately, I think, and I've read this places, that a lot of times people just remember Buck Owens for the Hee Haw episodes. And they think of him as just like this goofy guy with a red, white, and blue guitar. That's just one part of Buck Owens. Please don't remember him just for that. I mean, this guy was so influential for country. He influenced so many people. The sound that Buck Owens came up with was so unique to country music. And it was copied, but only Buck could do it the right way. And his songs were fun. I mean, yeah, he had some slower songs. He had some sad songs. But most of the Buck Owens stuff was upbeat, produced so well, produced to be in your face and for it to stand out on radio. You always knew if it was a Buck Owens song. He had that sound. That's why I love Buck Owens. I love his voice. I just love that traditional country sound. So listen, if you are a country fan, if you are a Buck Owens fan, definitely seek out these box sets. Like I said, I've got 2 of them. I've got to get the other one, but these are just phenomenal box sets on Bear Family Records. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So listen, enjoy the rest of your day and listen to some Buck Owens.